Above life's chaos, a butterfly flaps its wings, and everything changes.
In life's plan, nothing happens by chance. We tell you a story from India. This is Nick. He's young, he's curious about little animals. I know, weird, right? He wears a worn out brown cap. He has amazing looking cheap headphones. His fingers tapping with music all the time. He acts like a fake hipster. Poser, I tell you. He sees a little butterfly, tries to catch it, but the butterfly flaps its wings and flies away. He stands up and tries to chase it. This triggers a certain set of initial conditions. Let's see what happens. Let's move on to Kyra. She says good morning to the sun, something which is awake for 4.603 billion years. What do we observe? She has frizzy hair. She has a constant smile, kind of lost in her own world. She dances while walking. She has a hop in her step. And well, she dresses up fine for every occasion. Who whistles? Yeah, I don't know how to whistle. She's doing something on her phone. Let's take a closer look. She opens Uber and books a cab to her college. Now, by a margin of a few seconds, the cab had to stop at the red light. And it moved again towards its destination, to Kyra. Thanks to the non-chronological timelines, he no longer experienced life in a chronological order. This is Gotham. This is Gotham. He missed his bus that day. Well, he was in a rush. Now let's see, what do we observe? He is a simple guy. He sleeps in the afternoon and does work at night. Well, this guy has some messed up timelines, dude. He has swelled up eyes and there's something weird about him. He carries his bottle everywhere. He thinks that his bottle gives him some kind of strength. Well, let's see. This is a pure beauty. I'm sorry, this is Samira. She's out for shopping. She walks timidly. And she has long dark hair. Well, she's excited for her birthday tomorrow. She has this giggling habit of craning her neck and glancing in mirrors. Well, checking herself out, basically. Also, she nibbles when she's excited. Aren't you all excited to see what happens next? This is Naika. She's a boutique owner. There was no delivery guy that day, so she had to deliver the product herself. As usual, she's always in a hurry. We observe that her eyes blink strangely. Is this the silence before the storm? She took an auto. She reaches the delivery address, finds no one, so she returns back. She's feeling frustrated. And well, she took an auto back to her boutique. To add to her frustration, there was a big traffic jam. Here comes life's vantage point. As Nick is finding his butterfly, Naika's auto makes him come to a sudden halt. Meanwhile, Kyra is tracking her cab down while Samira is looking for mirrors. Nick and Kyra crash, while Samira has a mirror to glance into. As she is checking herself out, she sees a guy right across the street and says, "Damn." Gotham gives the damn back. Well, our boy is lucky. So she decides to move towards him. As they move towards each other, Gotham observes that he has lost his water bottle. And he says to himself, "Bad omen." While Samira is moving towards him, the cab driver momentarily lost his attention. Only if certain things would have happened differently. But life, as we know, is chaotic and unpredictable. Only if there would have been a delivery guy at Naika's. Or Kyra wouldn't have booked the cab wouldn't have stuck at the red light. Or our boy Gotham wouldn't have missed the bus and lost his water bottle. Let that feeling sink in. Samira wouldn't have stopped and glanced into that mirror. Nick wouldn't have stood up and chased the butterfly at all. Yes, things would have been different. Samira is not dead. And the reason is that we are a sucker for happy endings. Well, that's not the actual reason. The actual reason is the flapping of the butterfly's wings. If the butterfly wouldn't have flapped its wings, Samira would have died. Changes as small as the flapping of the wings have a revolutionary impact on your lives. And this is called the butterfly effect.